Hello everybody, it's Betz Golden today. I am coming at you with a brand new kit that is from Calico Collage called the Far East Charm. I actually printed up every single one of these gorgeous pages from the junk journal kit. I want to actually do a little album with it. My daughter is really into the Asian type culture, and so I just was totally inspired when I saw this. Now, as you can tell, my printer pulled the sheets through crooked. So I can't do this size. I'm going to have to do a smaller size kit and cut this down. But I have a paper bag kit, paper bag album I think I want to use. So I'm going to show you that in a minute and how you can make that relatively easy, but I just wanted to flip through and give you an idea of all this gorgeousness I get to work with. I'm so excited. Love the little koi fishes. I think I even have a koi stamp that I might pull in on this too. So this is what I'm working with. I also hope to make up a couple cards. I printed up an extra panda sheet that I want to make a card with, and I printed up another sheet because I would like to make some ATCs. I haven't made some ATCs in a long time, so I'm hoping to get 3 projects out of this kit. The beauty is you know, I could go back and print up the extra ones of what I wanted to work with a little bit later, so nothing is wasted and I have it forever and ever. I think this is also the extension paper pack with this as well. Oop, I got something sticky. So these are the 2 sheets that I printed up extra of for ATCs and cards. I just love that panda. That's such a beautiful sheet. So anyway, all right, so this is the Far East Charm by Calico Collage, and I'm going to make an 8x8 paper bag album. And basically all this is it is 1, 2, 3 bags that have been sewn down the center and then holes punched so they can go in a binder if you want to do a sturdier cover, or you can just put some fun fibers through there. And how you do it is you want to lay the bags, or well, you can really lay them all where the ends are on this end and the open end is on this end if you want. But what I like to do is I like to lay it in alternating fashion. So do one on this end, and then this one has the closed bag end on this end, and then so when you flip it, I don't know if that makes any sense. So if you flip it, this is a bag end, this is an open end, this is a bag end, this is an open end, and then it goes to bag end, bag end. So it gives a little bit of variety in here. Something else that we can do is, if you want, you can fold this up actually and then run a tape runner here, and you can do like a more narrow pocket there, run a tape runner here and here, and do another little pocket there. So there's lots of fun things that you can do with this, and this is just one seam. So I'm going to turn this into my Far East Charm paper bag album, and I'll come back to you and share how I did that. I do get questions sometimes, so I think I should address this now too. I do get questions sometimes on how I can trim that since it's crooked, because, you know, crooked on a paper cutter is not easy because you don't always see how it lines up. So let me show you my little trick to do that. I'm going to move my mat. And let me take a nice crooked one. Yeah, this one's pretty crooked. We'll start with this one. And I'm not sure you're going to be able to see this. I just used regular copy paper because I'm going to be maybe Mod Podging and things like that. So I take out my Cutter Putter. It is the Cutter Putter Pro. There is an LED light on this side, and this is a titanium blade, so it will never need to be sharpened or replaced. So I turn that on, and what it does is it lines it up. So the light works on the edge, so I see exactly where it's going to cut. So and so it cuts real thin too, which is kind of awesome. And so I just go around and I just line up my digital art image with my shadow. Basically, in essence, that's what it is. It creates a shadow line. And I just trim. And then I get my digital images straight. And if you do a lot of digital art, this is so common for your printers to do this, and you don't want to waste all that ink and go back and reprint it straight. This is a really nice alternative, and I like this cutter a lot. I was having to replace my Fiskar blades all the time, and I don't have to do that with this. So in the long run, even though it is kind of pricey, it does save me money, and it does save me a headache, because I will never be in the middle of the project and go, oh crap, my blade won't run, and I ruin a piece of paper or something, you know, because paper can get expensive. And if you go over to Cutter Putter Pro, you can actually get yours cheaper than retail. You can use the code BETZ20, BETZ20. Anything you put in the cart with that code, you'll get 20% off. So that is an excellent deal. And I have to tell you, I thought shipping was going to be worse than what it was. So it wasn't even horrible. So go over and check them out, and don't forget to use that code and save yourself some money. So anyway, that's how I'm going to cut these down and make sure I get them perfect. I'm going to use my Cutter Putter. All right, I'm going to finish cutting everything down and putting the album together, and then I will come back, give a walkthrough, and tell you what I did. Hello everybody, I am back with my paper bag journal, junk journal that I made with the Far East junk journal kit from Calico Collage. So I thought I would show you what I did in this paper bag to give you an idea of how you could use it. First of all, I took some just stickles and stuff and highlighted some areas. I laid down some color burst and lightly spritzed it. I spritzed it over here as well, just for the cover. I used a lot of burlap in this, as well as wood, and these little doilies came in very handy, the craft doilies. So this is the first page, and what's so cool about a paper bag is both ends of the bag. This is one end, and I left all of mine pretty much like this, like a flap. But if you wanted, you could easily turn it into another pocket. You would just adhere here, and you could put things up here, or you would adhere here, and you could put things up here. You could also, you know, fold it down and give it another layer of interest. And adhere it for another type of pocket. Lots to do with this flap. And then this is the open side, and what I did here was for each of these I made another sheet that goes in with the tag that is part of the kit. And in the back I just put the clip art that I did not use in the album on a piece of cardstock, and then a picture or journaling can go in that as well. The images on this are so beautiful that I really wanted to showcase them as much as I could. Then for this is actually the envelope that comes with the junk journal kit, and I took a journal note, backed it, and then with this, I just put in one of the clip arts with some glue and glued it down for a nice back. This is just so pretty on this side and on this side. I just didn't want to cover it up. So over here, you see some more burlap running down through here. You see that beautiful craft doily and the other half of it here, and then another craft doily down here. Burlap flower there, one of the clip art pieces from the kit. Then we have another end of a paper bag. And we did the burlap again. Flip it over again. Nice little spot for journaling. Nice little hidden journaling card. Here's another pocket from the open end. So I used this piece of paper and this over here. And this you could actually journal on or put a picture on depending on what you're going to use this for. Nice journaling spot. Again, more of that beautiful craft doily, burlap runner, flower, some wood. This is actually my very favorite page. I love, love, love this panda. So I just really, I don't know why, I just love the panda. And then I put one of the beautiful images from the kit here with the doily in the back. And then again, the doily on the top, the burlap, more burlap. These are little wood flowers right here that I've had forever in my stash. I thought they looked nice with this. I by no means am familiar with this type of artwork. However, I was so inspired by it that I had to play with it. And I'm really pleased with how it all turned out. And then the last pocket. So here's this again. And then the back of it is really rather simple. I just put on the back cover. I added a piece of the clip art here, and then I used the burlap runner here. My daughter is really into the Far Eastern type art and culture. She's taking an honors history class this year, and she thinks that she has to do a report at the end of the year. And so she has asked me to hang on to this beautiful paper bag journal for her because she would like to do her report in this journal and turn it in. Of course, her teacher knows that I would have been the one that put the journal together, but she's so inspired by this digital download kit, and she loves all the hidden components, you know, with the flaps and this type of stuff. So she can put a lot of information in this, which actually leads me to my next point. And that is, you know, don't always look at these junk journal kits that you can download or whatever, or even buy in the store as just one thing to do with them. I've used them in my planners. I've used them as junk journals. I've turned them into cards, mini albums, ATCs, jewelry. There's so much you can do with a junk journal kit. And if you do a digital download, it's pennies. It can be pennies on the, you know, with all the stuff that you can make out of it, and you get to keep it forever, and you only have to print what you'll use. And so this is just another way to use a junk journal kit. My daughter is going to use it to do a report and turn it into her honors class, and it'll be I'm sure she'll learn a lot because she'll enjoy putting it together, and her teacher is definitely going to enjoy going through it. So that's all I have for you today. Please go and check out Calico Collage, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Give this a like. Feel free to share it wherever you think anyone could benefit from it. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under Betz Golden, BetzGolden, and also check out my blog, www.scrappycafe.blogspot.com. I use that as my home base. I put everything that I'm doing over there, and you'll be able to follow along and find inspiration for things and see what companies I'm working with and what blog posts and blogs I am guesting on. Until next time, happy crafting.